Hey folks, just before we start this video, I just want to point out a couple things I did was wrong. I do apologize for this. I originally thought that this car, this Eric Strain's Appalachian Western 50-foot ACF box car, was a fully decked out scale car, but no, it turns out that this is actually a Lion Chief car. Yeah, I didn't know that. This is titled as O gauge, O scale, and Lion scale. So I'm assuming that this is lion scale, which I'm guessing lion scale is full scale but low detail. I did not know that when I bought it. I thought this was a full scale car, as I'm relatively new to O gauge. Even though it was my first scale that I started out with, I went to HO after. But regardless, I thought this was full scale. I didn't know what lion scale was when I first bought it, so I thought it was full scale. I apologize, folks. So yeah, I was a bit harsh on this car. So please mind me for this first part, and I do recognize this at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at the end. I am back again, yet again, for another review. And today we are reviewing the Eric Strain's Lionel O-Scale box car. I have been waiting for over a year and a half for this. Very excited to get this. I'm hoping it's going to be good, especially for the price that this costed for a single box car. I'm hoping it will be great. So here's the back of it. Eric Strain's 50-foot ACF box car, die-cast trucks and operating couplers, opening doors, 031 minimum curve. Here's the Lionel thing. So let's pop this open here. This is a very big box. I can't really include it fully in the video here. Pop it out. Alright. Then we have the stickers. Eric Strain stickers. These actually feel quite nice. They don't feel cheap, which is good. These are made in Vietnam, which is interesting. 2025, of course. So let's flip it over here. Yeah, I'm noticing straight off the bat, though, this detail looks pretty bad. But we'll see once we open it. So let's pop it open. We also have his signature here. Eric's signature. Alright, there is no documentation or anything in the box. Alright, this is my first modern Lionel scale anything. Okay, that doesn't look too good. Wow, there's barely any detail on this. Okay. Alright, we have some paper in here. I don't know if that's meant to come out or not. I'll put this on the side for now. Alright, that looks interesting. Let's pull it out here. We have moving roller bearings. I didn't know that was a thing in O-scale. Oh, they're actual bearings too. That's interesting. There's actual bearings. That's nice. Okay. Well, that's plastic. These are not die-cast. That is plastic. Okay, they falsely advertised themselves there. That's plastic, not metal. The side frames are metal, but not the trucks. Okay. Alright, the couplers are indeed operating. Alright. Yeah, the printing looks pretty good, I will say. I see glue marks here, actually. Right there. It's not good. Well, that's something. It's like skin or something. That's interesting. Oh, that's nice that they actually filled that out. Oh, there's a massive glue mark right here. Jeez. Oh, what are these ladders? Oh, that looks bad. Jeez. Is this meant to be scale? Because this is, if you guys are wondering, the price on this is $85 USD, by the way. The molding lines are still here on the chassis. That's not good. They're meant to take that off. Well, this is loose, too. Wow. Alright. I mean, yeah, the printing looks pretty good. That's all it's got going for it. There is printing on the trucks, the side frames, I should be saying. But these are not die cast. Alright, that's interesting. Alright, I'm not sure entirely what to do for this car because I don't know what the coupler height is for O scale. I don't know if there's like an NMRA for O scale. Or it might be for all scales. I'm not sure what the standard for O scale is though. Um, so I can't really do much with that, although I will still put it up to my Atlas O scale reefers. I think those are made to the whatever standards it is for O scale. So okay, but yeah, let's go for an up close detail first, and then we'll go to the coupler height test. All right, here for the rolling resistance test. So let's see how this goes. I have it on my layout. I'm gonna see if I can make it reach the 060. I mean not 060, or 040 over there. Gonna give it a push up until here, and we'll see how far it goes. Remember, this car has actual bearings, so I'm gonna give it a test up against this here. Another O scale box car around the same length. Right, 3, 2, 1. Alright, that was a pretty good push, by the way, as well. It wasn't just a light push. Now, let's try with this one. Actually, I'm just gonna take this one off the track first, so I can give it a proper test for that. Alright, so now for the MTH New York Yankees, which I don't even know why I got this in Canadian, so... but regardless, let's try here. This is from 2005 too. I've never oiled it once, so let's see how it goes. About the same push. Yep, I'm not surprised. Alright, let's try the Lionel car again. Remember, this car has bearings. That one doesn't. We'll try it again. Let's see. Wow. Remember, that car has bearings. Well, that one doesn't. That's very disappointing. It can't even get a point. Come on, like... Alright, let's just, I guess, run it now. Alrighty, folks. So, yeah, I gotta say, I don't really think this is really worth the money, even though it has, the Eric Strains logo on it. Actually, it doesn't even say Eric Strains on it. But regardless, it does look good in terms of the printing. I just think the other aspects of the car is pretty bad. I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy it. I just want to point that out too. I should probably put this at the start of the video as well, so I don't get people hating on me from forever now. But yeah, so let's start the running session here. I'm going to be running my Lionel conventional 060 Wegmans set from 2012, I think it was. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to be running this. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you at the end. Alrighty, folks, so yeah, this is going to be it for my review here on the Eric Strains 50-foot ACF box car. Yeah, to say the least, I'm not that impressed by it. Here's my order, by the way, just want to show you guys. It doesn't say that it's scale, and this is what I'm guessing it's based off of too. And I'm guessing that's not scale either. I made a little screen recording here. You can see that the car now, for some reason, is $114. It's branded as O gauge for some reason, but in the scale, it's O scale, but then it's Lion scale. So, which one of the three is it then? That's the closest one I could find to being it. Now, of course, this isn't the exact same one, but this is the same one I could find. So yeah, I'm not sure if this O scale, O gauge, or Lion scale. What is it? Because those are three different things. They are completely different things. Gauge is smaller, scale is scale, and lion scale is something. I'm not sure what lion scale is. I'm guessing it's O scale, but with lower detail. And I think that's what this is. Now, of course, when I bought this, I don't think lion scale was a thing. Unless it was, I might be wrong. And I was pretty much up to date with the Lionel catalogs back then, but I just kind of stopped following them because they got way too expensive for me as a Canadian. So yeah, that's what I'm just gonna say. I don't know, like I just said again, if this is scale, O scale, or O gauge. I'm guessing it's Lion scale. Uh, but yeah, I'm not too impressed with this, to be honest. I think it could have been a lot better, especially for the price. Especially if that car that I'm showing you guys now is not actually scale. That's quite a lot. Of course, the tariffs have make it go up a lot, so it's probably around $75. But yeah, I'm not too impressed, to be honest. I think this could have been a lot better to have an actual scale car. I do recall Eric saying, because I watched one of his videos in the midst of doing this review, the Lionel Vision Line Hudson they made for him, or he got made for him, for his channel. He said about the box cars and everything else was made as cheaply as possible, which is something I didn't know that was going to be a thing. Like I said, again, I said this multiple times, I thought this was going to be a scale car. I didn't think this was going to be a lion scale thing or anything like that. So, I'm going to have to put this in the front of the video, I think, now. At least make a little segment saying, yeah, I didn't know this was lion scale. So yeah, my review is going to change a lot here after now knowing this. Which again, I really wish it said that. But still, Lionel has lied about the diecast trucks. Unless again, that's diecast, but it doesn't look or feel like diecast. Or even shave off like diecast. So I'm taking 10 points off for that. For those who don't know, I do a point system from 100 and I just deduct points that I find out are bad or wrong. So yeah, I'm taking 10 points off for that, so it brings us down to 90. The roll bearings are cool, but the gauging is way off. Maybe that's normal, so I'm not going to take points off for that. But the rolling resistance isn't that great. I think it's fine, though. The detail, of course, is mid, really mid, or actually horrible. But the printing is actually pretty nice. So yeah, I think that's fine. So 90 out of 100 points. Yeah, folks, I can't say I recommend it. I just think it's a bit disappointing, not knowing this was a scale car. 'Cause that's why I bought it in the first place, as I said at the start of the video. I thought this was scale. I was actually very excited for this to be my first ever scale Lionel product. But I'm guessing it's not. But, yeah, I just think it's a bit disappointing. I think it could have been a bit clearer. I never noticed that at the start when I bought it, by the way. Um, I really wish somewhere, maybe in the title, it said it was an O gauge car or O scale car. I don't know. But yeah, I guess I'm stuck with this now. Still, I said I like it. So yeah, I'm gonna be a 90 out of 100 points. That's still very high. After all, now knowing that this is Lion Scale. Still think it's a very high price. Like I just said, now knowing that it's Lion Scale, I think the price on this should have probably been around $50, not 75. And don't forget, this was pre-tariffs. Don't forget that. I bought this pre-tariffs. So yeah, $75 for a kind of yeah, this is actually semi-scale, definition of semi-scale. I just think it's a bit disappointing, and I really do, not really do, I really wish I knew that this was not full scale. I would have bought it either way, because of course I like Eric Strange, I think he's a good YouTuber. Um, I've been watching him for probably over 6 years now, but yeah, I just think that it should have been cheaper, especially for this. Um, but yeah, I'm glad I didn't get charged a tariff. So that's going to be my final points now, knowing this is Lion Scale, 90 out of 100. After all, it's still a good painted car. Still runs okay. But like I said, them falsely advertising themselves is not good. So yeah, that's what I'm going to come up with. 90 out of 100 points. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this review. I know it's probably not what you guys wanted to really hear, but, or at least, it's not what I wanted to hear either, to be honest. So yeah, that's what's going to be, 90 out of 100 points. So yeah, I'm going to put this at the start of the video too, just so you guys are clear with my thing being it's misinformed. So yeah, so with me being misinformed by myself, by accident there, I think. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. If you can, please like and subscribe. It greatly helps out the channel. Thank you folks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye, folks.